Peter Andre's world has been shattered.
It will never be the same.
Andrew has lost his fight against cancer.
I'm still in absolute pain and I'm just trying to cope with everything. The torture inside, only I'm going to ever understand.
And the whole family is trying to find a way through the grief.
We've blocked it. We don't really talk about it, do we, bro?
But it's a new year.
Hey!
And a new beginning.
Beautiful people, beautiful sunshine.
As Pete goes back to work.
I'm out of breath. Thank you very much. The Andre's back, mate.
Although it's not always easy.
It's not being myself in any situation at the moment, you know?
Can't just come back and be like that, so stop putting time frames on.
Pete's determined to stay strong for his children.
You're the best. My boy loves me. Oh, they know that we'll do as much as we can together. Oh, Bisty, you're so sweet.
And be there for the woman he loves.
We're just a couple of kids. Love you, babes.
I think they have actually fallen in love with each other.
I now actually can't imagine her not being there.
It's been 4 weeks since Pete's brother lost his fight against cancer. Having put his UK tour on hold to care for Andrew, Pete's back on the road to finish what he started. And tonight he's performing in the seaside town of Folkestone. Pete can't even bring himself to talk about Andrew, and friend Carl is concerned.
You're seeing somebody who is 99.9% of the time up there and positive and happy and buzzing, and we all know what Pete's like, cracking jokes, and all of a sudden he's a bit of a broken man. Very difficult to see a friend of 4 years upset.
The James Bond, the sequence of there is out of time.
I came back and I just haven't been feeling it. I'm not gonna lie, I feel crap. And I just come on and I do what I have to do and then I go. I'm not really at this stage. I'm not really mixing with everybody.
Tour manager Johnny P is also worried.
Personally, I think he still needs more time, but how much time do you give him? Because he could go into himself and be very depressed, or he can be out there working and it might help him.
How hard is it to drop unconditional?
There's one song in tonight's set that holds precious memories of Andrew.
I don't really want to do it. I don't. Every time I do it, it just doesn't. I just don't want to do it.
Unconditional is too difficult for him to sing. His head falls off when he sings that. So.
Pete knows he can't hide away forever and puts a brave face on for his fans.
You're all right.
And in his current state of mind, it's a struggle.
Very excited. Did you have a nice Christmas?
Yeah. I'll learn to smile a bit more.
Thank you.
I bought some balloons for the children.
I know you're so amazing. Baby, thank you.
The fans are doing their best to pick Pete up, but he's about to be put on the spot.
When you sing Unconditional tonight,
Right.
would you just mention Sarah?
Right.
Would you be able to?
It might not be on tonight's show, of all the shows. There's a reason for it.
And has Unconditional gone?
To be honest, it has for tonight.
Okay,
I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
But, oh, I'm sorry now.
No, don't feel bad, don't feel bad.
See you guys. Nice to see you.
A little bit down. Normal, really, for this kind of situation, really. What's happened?
around. He's doing really well, isn't he? Bless him.
Outside, the Folkestone fans have arrived in force. And they're all here to support Pete.
Everyone here is just here for him, you know, and it couldn't be any more better for that.
I'm very sad for him and the family, and I send our love to him.
You know, if it was me, maybe I would have cancelled, but no, I just think he's great.
Heart goes out to you.
Yes, definitely.
With 10 minutes to go until curtain up, Pete's in his dressing room with support act The Rise.
I just wanna love you better than anyone. Cause when you shine your light up on me, it's brighter than the morning sun. I just wanna love you better and show you stuff like you.
Yeah, now listen, just for people who don't know, it might be an anti-dandruff shampoo, but I don't use it for dandruff. I don't have dandruff. The reason I use this sometimes, when you have heavy wax in your hair, like on stage, sometimes you put normal shampoo through, it doesn't come out. This will strip the shit out of a bear. What? Out of a bear?
Isn't it like, does a bear put in the woods? That's the same thing they do, yeah.
Listen, you guys, let me tell you something. I was going through a pretty down day, a very down day, and I spent 3 hours in here on my own. You boys have come in and you cheered me up. Thank you.
Didn't I go out my ways by everything that you asked?
I mean, he's got to grieve in public. Everyone knows about it, but, you know, it's hard.
I just think him and the family do
Extremely well. When I went to the stage,
you've got a lot of things on your mind, and that when you're up on stage, you don't think about them. Yeah! It is the best therapy, and it's what he loves to do more than anything else in the world.
The tour is exactly what he needs, and it's helping him through the darker times, and that 1 hour and 45 minutes when he's on stage and he's got thousands of people in front of him is it's his sort of medicine.
We'll be as one.
Great end to a not so great day, but this was a great end. So nice, people were so good. Good show, the boss. Good show, Nick. Good show.
Oh, tell Peter I love him.
Absolutely brilliant.
It's 10 a.m. and Pete's at home.
You can't just wear trackies, dude. Like, you're going to work.
Today he's off to meet manager Claire, but enthusiasm is in short supply.
I really couldn't give a rat at this point. I'll tell you what does feel good though is this. Oh, Ems, have you moved your stuff in? It's only a couple of things. It's when it starts to infiltrate the second half, and we've got problems. All right, let's do this, shiznit. All right, Dor. Loved your last album. Sorry, both of you. Because it wasn't just the door, was it? You know what I mean? Come on, baby, light my fire. You are kidding me. This is codswallop, dude. I can't cope. You're taking the piss. I can't do anything but laugh. It's just so typical. Oh, Gloria. Oh, yeah. It's all in the passion of making it. Very tired this morning. And just, you know, ever since certain things have happened, I've become agitated, I've become impatient. I just don't want to do anything. And I know that that's normal, and people, I know anyone watching this will probably go, well then, stop, don't do anything and shut up. But you can't have 6 months off. You can't. You know, you'll lose your job. Let's go.
It's time to hit the road, and Pete's got a new toy.
it's strong and it's heavy and it's quick, but it's powerful. I always wanted to drive with that symbol in front. It was always a childhood thing. I love it.
At the barn, road manager Carl's hard at work.
Nice to see you, bro. I really want to hang out and talk to you, but it's raining.
I was just getting the chariots ready for Prince and Princess to...
You're a good man, Carl.
Tonight, Pete's going to the National Television Awards, the industry's biggest event of the year.
It feels like forever, doesn't it?
It will be his first exposure to the press since Andrew passed away, and Gemma knows it's a big step.
He hasn't been feeling very social for obvious reasons because of his brother. And so he sort of said to us last week, look, I'm just not sure I'm in the right place to go. Everywhere he goes, people ask him how he's feeling, and it can get quite emotional. Peter then had a proper think about it and realised that, you know, he has to get back to normal.
But Pete won't be walking the red carpet alone. He's taking Emily.
She's out at the moment, desperately searching for a red carpet dress.
She's just sent me this one.
Oh, really nice.
But that shows her shoulders off and everything.
She just looks stunning. Because I'm not with it.
Pete, have you ever been with it over the last few weeks? No.
Me ever in my life, you mean?
Well, you're not that late.
Hi, Embolism. The black one is stunning. No, do what you want. It's up to you, it's not up to me.
Claire is aware the press will jump on Pete tonight. And being in such a vulnerable state, she wants to protect him.
You're going to get out the car.
I'm not talking to anyone.
Do not even be drawn. Just walk down the middle. Hello, smile, nice, thanks. Pose for pictures. Don't even stop to go to the right or to the left.
What about the people signing stuff?
You sign and you move quickly, so Gemma just keeps moving you on. But you're going to have to for your own sanity tonight.
Yeah. How long do you think it's going to be before I'm really excited about work and everything? Because I'm just doing everything because I have to do it.
But your head will be all over the place. It will be. You can't just come back and be like that. So stop putting time frames on and...
just not being myself in any situation at the moment, you know?
It only happened last month.
Yeah, no. But you know how certain things make you happy? Well, I'm not finding anything at the moment.
You won't do?
Yeah. Okay.
Winter shall howl at the walls, tearing down doors of time.
I think maybe Pete's taken about 2% of what I've said. He's just all over the place. There's nothing that I can do, I'm just trying to bear with him. But I just think the first 3 months of this year are still going to be quite difficult.
Coming up.
I'm scared.
On a day out with the children,
Come on, Dad!
Pete comes crashing back down.
It's just not great at the minute, but it's going to be fine.
And he runs the gauntlet on the red carpet.
It's a big, big thing that Pete is even here tonight.
It's Pete's first week back at work since the devastating loss of his brother. And tonight he's facing the press at the National Television Awards. The Andre household is a hive of activity. The children are having fun. Emily's got her outfit sorted.
I need scissors. It's just the most amazing, amazing dress, and I've been lent it, so I'm just so grateful because I love it.
Yes.
And Pete's feeling more positive.
Don't really venture out much at the moment, so it's going to be a nice little change, I think. And obviously going with a beautiful girl, and she's going to be a knockout.
Out of my way, please.
Never had my hair done before, never had my makeup done before, so it's actually really lovely to be a bit pampered for once. But Pete thinks I've got too much makeup on.
Escorting Pete and Emily to the event is Gemma from management.
Oh, hot stuff.
How are you?
Yeah, good, you.
Hey.
It's Gemma's job to make sure Pete is shielded from any difficult questions about Andrew.
It's still very raw, it's still very early. He doesn't need it, to be honest. think they're both quite anxious and a little bit nervous, but got no reason to be. You know, they are going to walk along the red carpet, look amazing, and that's all they need to worry about.
I'm stepping out of here because this ain't my domain.
No, tell me what you think, 'cause...
I told you, I think that you're so naturally beautiful, you don't need all that on your face.
Do you like dress?
I
absolutely love it.
I think I'm going to have to wear little heels. It's so long. I have to go pantless. You look gorgeous.
Next into the madhouse is Carl.
Hey, Carl, I'm actually ready, dude.
You're excited.
Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. Are you going to wear flattos?
I'm going to literally like a couple of minutes, not very high.
Oh, God, I'm dead.
Go, 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 go. I'm coming in. Look! How about this? I'm hardly taller than you at all.
Actually, you're right. You look amazing.
Emily's glamorous gown sparks Junior's imagination.
Wow, is that your wedding dress?
Hi, Junior, we don't rush into things like that. Come on. Right. We're now 5 minutes later. Awkward. Emily, stunning. Stunning. I've been waiting for her to go. You look gorgeous too. She hasn't said it once.
Might stay up till the lights
I do as soon as I walk.
Right, we're done.
So you don't forget your mates.
What? I'm going to say, see how many times.
How am I going to not fall over this dress?
Because you just walk like that. You look gorgeous.
Is the bra going to poke out? This is the only slight problem.
Tell you what, you look quite daft yourself, though.
You look gorgeous.
Oh! I told you. How many times have I said it? I've been waiting.
Look, I've just been a bit
I'm
stressed,
only
all right?
joking.
Right, we're very late. Sorry.
Time for Dad to say bye-bye to Junior and Princess.
Love you. I'll see you in about 3 hours. 3 or 4 hours, okay?
The red carpet arrivals have already started, pictures have already started dropping online, and we're in Sussex.
Hi, gorgeous.
Vista. Food.
The red carpet may be waiting, but Pete has to dish out some last-minute discipline.
What are we going to do? Food or bed? You don't want to go to bed?
Hungry.
You got a choice. Go on.
Hungry.
Food or bed? I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Right, she's going to bed.
No worries.
See you later, Lisa. Bye. Love you. Love you.
At the O2, the red carpet is swamped with celebrities, excited to be here, screaming fans, and the press, all jostling to get tomorrow's headline. En route to join the media scrum are Pete and Emily, who are still 20 miles away.
For me, just quicker I get up that carpet, the better. Red carpets are not my bag, baby, but it'll be nice tonight because I'm standing next to an absolutely stunning, elegant woman.
So you're not looking too far up. I've got some little heels on. It's going to be good.
Yes, which is very good. Very good.
Did you trim your beard today?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Do you think it was better?
It's good length.
Yeah, I know. Carl, love you, bro.
Bring the action.
All eyes on us. All eyes on us. All eyes on us.
So far we've managed to get rid of the press and, you know, but it's early days, he's only just stepped on the red carpet. Even just walking out there, photographers and stuff, so many people have said, I'm so sorry about your brother, and I think that's what he's going to get all night. It's a big, big thing that Pete is even here tonight, and I'm really proud that he's even managed to brave it, to be honest.
Pete may be back in the public eye, but private time is more precious than ever. He's got the day off, and he's spending it with Princess, Junior and Emily.
Oh, Bista's wearing my hoodie.
Although it's freezing cold, everyone's up for some outdoor fun.
It's a great place. It's got, like, rock climbing. It's got all sorts of stuff. Abseiling.
We're doing zip line today.
So I'm wearing all of Pete's clothes, and these guys are wearing half of Pete's clothes.
I said I didn't want to get this ruined, but I'm cold, so...
Do you know what? I don't mind you ruining my top as long as you stay warm. But next time, why don't you do what I ask you to do, and that is bring a jacket.
Pete is determined to keep life as normal as possible for the children.
It's not been the easiest of times, but they know that we'll do as much as we can together, you know? This is what's important, is doing stuff like this. How cool is that?
Oh, I can't wait. I love stuff like the dip where I'm very excited. But going through mud, carrying this little parcel, it's good exercise.
Dad's also holding a little parcel and he's about to deliver it to Junior. And just when Pete thought it was all over...
Junior. All right.
That was a really good one, Twin.
All right, enough. Enough. I'm not happy about that at all. But I'm going to act like I'm cool with it.
My sister's gone first, Rich. I always go first. It's so
And you're going to slide all the way down that wire. All the way. Can you see that tyre right at the back there? All that way down.
Go on, Bubba. She's got no fear. I know, she took after me. Well done, Bista. I'm here, Bista.
Waiting for you.
Oh, well done. Are you okay, sweetie pie? Yay! Woo! How funny. Yay!
She's just so tiny.
Desperate not to be outdone by Princess, Junior's up next.
Ow.
All right, son.
But despite the distractions, Andrew is never far from Pete's mind.
I'm still so upset, you know, with everything that's happened. Of course. Everything's so raw, so just, you know, but some days are better than others. You just, you know, like you... It's just not great at the minute, but it's going to be fine. Look at him, look at him.
Junior and Princess are loving it, but Pete's not so sure.
I'm scared. No, as if. Just let Dad, you know, be the man, show you how it's done.
What do you reckon, Jay? Is he going to be scared?
I think he is.
Okay, look, I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty scared of heights.
That's all right.
I mean, I should be fine. Whoa. Whoa. I'm just lounging.
Are you scared?
Honestly, it's freaking me out a little bit, yeah. But I'm going to run and do it.
Come on, Dad.
I just haven't done this for a while.
But Princess done it. Come on.
Ah! Ah, yeah, baby! Woo! Oh, that's not, it's that initial jump off. Ah, that feels better. Woo! Yeah.
I thought we did well, Rosie, Dad.
Do you know how much of a wimp I feel like sometimes, honestly?
Oh, it was awesome. I love stuff like that. We're going to have to come back again and do it more than once, I think.
Mate, of course.
I love it.
Yeah, me too. Let's go.
Good fun. Bye, everyone.
You know, if I fall, you're falling too. Watch your head.
It's time like
Hey, bro.
Coming up.
No, I don't want to read anything, to be honest, that she has to say.
A media storm drags Pete back in time.
Kate's got married and they all want Pete's opinion. You haven't said anything. We haven't said anything.
It's just typical.
And he's had enough.
We've got our own stuff to deal with, and if I dealt with something like that, I certainly would deal with it privately.
Same old then.
After cancelling dates to care for Andrew, Pete's back on tour.
It's snowing. Is it snowing, is it?
Yeah.
It's no way.
He's heading south with Chris and girlfriend Emily to perform in front of a sellout crowd.
We're off to Bournemouth, the mouth of Bourne, and I know, we're just a couple of kids.
But when Pete parked his new Lamborghini outside Emily's flat in Bristol, it wasn't such a laughing matter.
It was causing a bit of a stir outside my flat. That is for sure, isn't it?
I could hear people all the time going, check this out, check this
He
out.
stuck his head out the window. Was like, "Oi,
yeah, only
get away
because
from my car."
no, it wasn't quite like that. It was because some guys were starting to throw snow at each other, and one was leaning on my car.
It's very protective over the car.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
At the venue, there's no time to stop and admire the view. Pete's late for his run-through.
Straight onto stage, Andreevich.
And his dancers are ready and waiting. The rescheduling of the tour means that tonight they're a dancer down. And all the routines need adjusting.
How's Beast going to work now?
So basically, at the beginning, only thing is that Sean won't be with us on this bit.
Do you know, I don't know why I'm going over there. I'll just stay central.
Stay central, yeah. This is normal.
Yeah.
Go around you as normal. So we'll just go run, I'll stop you.
With the dance moves nailed, it's time to meet the fans. Pete's been struggling all week, but today there's a glimpse of the old Andre humour.
What do you call a Chinese postman? Mei Lin. It's terrible when half the room go... Oh.
Shall I come down to your level?
Pete's a little sensitive about his height, and he wants to prove a point.
Ems, when you get a sec, can you come here and take your shoes off? It's not that much of a difference. See?
Right, great, come on.
Right, thought I'd sort that out once and for all.
One of the last girls waiting to meet Pete is Nadine.
How are you?
Really stupid.
Are you okay? Tell me what is going on.
Basically, I've got...
All right, don't worry. Don't talk about it yet. Don't talk about it yet. Come here.
I will. I've got cystic fibrosis and I've got a few weeks to live.
What?
I've just recently had my 18th birthday. This is like the last thing that I really want to do. Like, to meet you and stuff.
Can we get some pictures of you?
Yeah, this is absolutely amazing, man.
Wow. I don't even know what to say, Carl. Normally I know what to say, and I don't even know what to say.
I think just give her a big hug.
Come here. You're just going to stay strong. And you got to believe that you can beat some odds, you know?
I will.
Yeah.
I will. I've got the attitude for it, and I will.
We went through an experience recently and always believed I was going to go back to Australia, always believed everything was going to be okay, and that went a lot longer than...
Yeah.
You have to believe that you can do more, you know?
You have to. It's just becomes so aggressive, it's just to cope with my body sort of thing. It won't be very long.
Chris, do you want to come in for a couple?
Yeah.
Having managed to keep his emotions under control, Pete now needs some space.
That broke my heart. I tried so hard. The only saving grace for Andrew is he never knew. We've blocked it for so long. Okay, well, we've done it now.
With a couple more people still expecting a photo, Pete finds the strength to return to the room.
Just had to go get something. You right?
Yeah, good.
Right.
Nobody saw the situation with Nadine coming. We knew that there was somebody who was quite ill. What we didn't anticipate was the honesty that came from her. It touched everybody, but it's understandable why it touched the brothers even more.
was terrible. Terrible. You right, Chris? Didn't expect that at all.
Once Andrew passed away, we dealt with it and kind of suppressed a lot of those feelings. When you walk into a situation like that and it just brings everything back to you, it just throws it right back in your face, you know what I mean? It's like it happened last night.
Oh, I'm balls.
If Pete didn't have enough on his plate, there's a media storm brewing. Manager Claire, who's on her way to the venue, has been shielding Pete from the crisis.
The office has been inundated with calls over the last couple of days because Kate's got married and they all want Pete's opinion. There's nothing for Peter to say. There's, you know, it's 4 years ago since they split up. Why would Pete comment about it?
Although Pete hasn't spoken to the press, the headlines suggest otherwise. And in response, Katie Price has taken action.
Hold on. Hiya.
Claire?
Listen, Kate's put a statement on her website just saying that, you know, whatever she thinks about getting, or whatever people think about getting married, she'll take on the chin. But she's sure that it is abuse. And it will be the people that are around you that are trying to push horrible stories against her, even if she has a stamp collection out. I think you need to put something on Twitter because this statement, if I email it to you, will you be able to see it now?
I don't want to read anything, to be honest, that she has to say.
Just saying that Peter's a great dad and, you know, I've got utter respect for him and I hope he's very happy with his girlfriend Emily.
What?
Just sort of slagging off. And you haven't said anything, we haven't said anything.
It's just typical. I just can't deal with it. Things like that are not important in my life, if you know what I mean.
All right then. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Bye.
Pete decides he does want to set the record straight and begins to compose a tweet.
Oh, I hate getting involved in this shit. Can you help me? I'm asking your opinion. Don't really think anyone is interested, but just...
Don't make it angry because you'll...
I've done no interviews
start off a whole...
with anybody about anything.
Someone making up stories again?
Oh, mate, it's on the cover of all the mags this week that I've gone and said my opinion about what Thingo's done. I haven't said a word, like I've purposely gone the opposite way and I just...
You know what? No one's pointing fingers at you.
No, it is, Mike. When you see yourself on the front cover and it's going that I'm saying I'm fuming, that's not nice on me. I've got my own shit to deal with and I don't need people making up, trying to cause wars. I'm not interested. No one said a word. We've got our own stuff to deal with. And if I dealt with something like that, I certainly would deal with it privately. I'll have my management.
Same old then.
So I've just put this. Don't really think anyone is interested, but just in case, I've done no interviews with anybody about anything, nor have my management. Thank you.
Well, it says it all on it.
Just something else that he doesn't need, really. You know, it's one little thing can sort of pull him back down, and I don't want that. You know, I just want it to be calm and peace.
Do you know what I want?
Cuddle.
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
An hour later and the venue is packed with fans. And Pete's getting a last-minute trim by his favourite stylist.
DeAndre's back, mate. And it's good to have him back. No one cuts my hair like the Dre.
I got called for my master skills tonight. Pete needed a haircut, so I drove all the way from London to Bournemouth.
Downtown.
Since Andrew passed away, Mike has been keeping a low profile.
Been doing my gigs, but spending a lot of time at home and, you know, just dealing with things the way you got to deal with things. It's still very raw. It's only been just over a month and a couple of days, and, you know, here we are back, you know, back into life again, doing what we do.
Hello.
Claire, hi.
Hello, my darling.
You're right, darling. However small it was, I put something on Twitter. Did you read it?
Yes, I have, sweetheart, yeah.
Of all the fans, there's no one more excited than Nadine. And there's one song she's especially looking forward to.
The Serious Girl. Of course, this is classic, isn't it? Everyone loves that song.
Good shy. Good shy, yeah, go on. I'm not out of breath. I'm out of breath.
Coming up.
So good to have all the family here.
The Andre brothers have a get-together. But there's someone missing.
You kind of feel guilty that you got your brother 6 feet under.
This sledgehammer has hit so hard. It's like you're awake, but you don't really, you're dizzy.
Today, for the first time since Andrew's funeral, the Andre brothers are having a social get-together.
You're right, you are here before your brother, but that's not a shock, is it?
Danny, Chris, Pete and Mike have been invited to manager Claire's house for Sunday lunch.
What's that with Pete? Where is he?
Well, I said Pete 2 o'clock. No phone call, I'm going to be late, no nothing. It's now 5 to 3.
Really?
My pork is dry. And my beef, I reckon, will be dry. I'm going to give him the end piece. Pissed off with that.
At Claire's, the knives are out.
Babe.
But Pete is at home, trying to convince Princess and Junior to get dressed.
This is how we're going to do it today. You, Junior, are going to go into Vista's room and pick the clothes that she should wear for today. Without her seeing, you are going to go into Junior's room, pick the clothes that you think he should wear, okay? And whatever you choose, that's what you're going to wear. So can you pick something really nice? And can you pick something really nice?
Princess.
If her clothes are the best out of the two, you win.
Oh.
Right now, here's the situation. You guys should go upstairs right now. Go. This is something I've just newly discovered, that you want your kids to start getting themselves dressed right. It's not laziness. Yes, it is. Point is that how do you make it fun? Because you go to a kid, go get yourself dressed, they don't want to do it. So this is my new technique. It's called clothes swap. Gives me another few minutes to just chill. You know, the kids are like, you got to have energy, and I've got no energy, and I feel really bad. And you know, you shouldn't be thinking of yourself, you got to think of them.
It's brilliant.
Do you like that?
Yeah,
so they have to get, yeah, you're so gorgeous. Do you know that? I honestly, look at the state of me and the state of you.
You're kidding me.
This is perfection. This is...
I don't think so, but thank you.
Okay, right, come downstairs. I'm not going to look. Come down.
Let me tell you I'm not ready.
I can't peek.
Emmy's peeking.
I'm not peeking, I've got my eyes shut though.
No, Peking is a place in China, but...
Done.
Okay. Are they both there?
Yes.
Count to 3.
1, 2, 3.
I am absolutely impressed.
Wait. She didn't pick me any pants or socks. And...
So, right, first thing that we needed was to dress each other. You both pass. The second thing was the first one to get dressed first. Junior won that one. But it all comes down to the best dressed one. Now, colour coordination, I'm going to give to Junior for picking Bista's clothes, because all black with a little bit of gold, and there's a bit of gold on the side of her trousers, which matches. It's very, very well colour coordinated. I'm well impressed. However, the truth of the matter is that the best dressed is Junior, which means Bista picked it, which means Bista wins. But she gets a point deducted for not getting socks and shoes, and if it happens again, you lose. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a draw. You both win a prize. Well done. This is how you do it. Look. And they loved it. Did you enjoy doing that?
Yes.
And they both won.
Junior, have you got undies?
No.
Oh, you can't go free flow, dude. Is that Junior's undies and socks? Actually really suits her. I thought it was a sailor's hat. Oh, Bista, you're so sweet. Right, ready?
Finally, Pete makes tracks for Claire's with his children and
Emily's been amazing. Emily, you know, I think they have actually fallen in love with each other. She's just sort of stuck by him and not giving him anything to worry about. Emily is the right person for him. But who knows if they'll end up together, I don't know, but he's definitely heading down that way, and I am over the moon that he's actually got someone to help him through this period of time.
How are you? I saw a missed call from you. How are you? I'm okay, very up and down. We're just gonna go give her a bottle of champers, a nice Michael Andre. So good to have all the family here. By having a family day like we're having today, and I consider Clara's family also, just brings everything back into perspective.
Pink socks.
I know.
Pink
they got him.
socks.
How are you? Oh, good, thanks. It's just good to be around people that you trust and that you really care about.
Do you think that's going to make up for the fact that you're an hour and 20 minutes late?
Well, what time did we have to be here?
2 o'clock.
Hey, bros. How are you? Hey, man. Have you been here that long? Sorry, everyone, that we're late.
Now lunch can begin.
The best way to do this is,
That is really hot. You'll need a napkin.
So they gravy over there?
Very nice now.
Wow, what a nice Sunday. Claire, thank you so much for having us.
It's nice.
We haven't done it for ages.
This has become a bit of a rarity over the last
month or so, you know what I mean? Because like Pete's been on tour.
We've all gone back to work, but it's nice just to hang out and
We'll have a family meal together.
It's great.
Claire, can we just say cheers to you?
You kind of feel guilty thinking that you've got your brother 6 feet under, but it can't be helped.
Although all the brothers are missing Andrew, Mike is aware that Pete has been hit especially hard.
Out of everybody, I think the biggest change is going to be for Pete, because Andrew was living at the house. All of a sudden, he's got no one there. Of course, he has the kids come around and stay. He's got Emily that comes round. For the first time in many years, he's got the house to himself.
But how are you coping to life at home?
It's just, I'm still all over the place, to be honest. I'm still not... It's still all a bit...
Of course it is.
No, but I mean, even in the house, it's still very poor. Yeah. It is what it is.
Thank you. Cool. That was really nice. That was.
And say thank you to Claire.
Yeah, get the scroll.
We've left her with all the washing up.
The meal has come to an end, and Emily must now return to Bristol.
No, don't go, because your dad's got... Emily's going to miss her coach. Bye, everyone.
Claire, thank you.
You're going to see Peter. Mummy, he's coming to your concert. I'm excited.
Have you got the key, Emily?
It's been a tough week for Pete, and now he's having to say goodbye to Emily.
I'm always sad to say goodbye. I absolutely hate leaving. I hate it. But yeah, no, it was a lovely afternoon.
I'm going to walk her to the coach. I'll see you guys in a minute.
See you next week.
Don't worry, there's people with the kid. She's such a sweetheart. She's gone back off to Bristol. To be honest, I'm not myself at all. Haven't been enjoying my work, and I know I should, and I know that that's wrong, and I don't want to sound selfish, and I don't want to sound like people going, oh, whatever, get over it, but this sledgehammer has hit so hard that it's like you're awake, but you don't really, you're dizzy, you know what I mean? Things are, as good as they possibly can be at this point in time.
Next time, a grief-stricken Pete finally makes it to the end of his toughest tour.
I really hope that the important people, here or not here, are watching. Yeah?
His relationship with Emily gets serious.
She was with me at the worst time of my life. I now actually can't imagine her not being there.
And a trip to Malta puts a smile back on Pete's face.
Peter Andre!
I've seen a bit of
bit of a sparkle back in his eye.
Best International Artist 2013. Thank you so much.